So let's get started by grabbing this cling wrap and a permanent marker, and I do have my friend Helen here, and she's going to help me with the entire process. Okay, so now we're going to grab a generous amount of that plastic wrap, and we're going to make sure that it is completely tight, pulled taut, and that there are no folds, and that it is completely flat and seamless. And you also want to make sure that your mannequin head is the exact circumference of your head so that you can have a perfect match. So Helen is going to tie that plastic wrap in the back and also use a rubber band just to make sure that it isn't moving while we are drawing the shape of my hairline with the permanent marker. So here we go, guys. This is how my hairline looks. If it was fuller, it would look exactly like this. Keisha's the circumference of my head.
Oh, she is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dang!
I told you my head was big.
I see that? Look at the back of her dollar. Oh, Keisha. Ooh.
Girl, you try to kill Keisha.
Y'all see Keisha's face?
Everyone loves Keisha. Yes, they know Keisha's face.
Okay.
So we have some makeup on it, but that is fine. Okay, so now we're just going to take that plastic wrap off and place the plastic wrap very seamlessly onto the mannequin head. Just make sure that it is flat and it is in the same position that it was on your actual head. Once you get it flattened out, grab some T-pins and stick the T-pins down just to make sure that that plastic wrap is anchored and it doesn't move. So make sure that you do roll the plastic wrap in the back and stick some T-pins back there as well. So when you are placing that frontal or that wig onto the mannequin head, before you stick down the T-pins, make sure that it is coming forward because you want to have enough space to actually get your comb and draw out or map out or trace out that line that you drew. So we're going to grab the end of a comb and we're basically going to start from the bottom left of the wig, and we're going to just map out those curves and bring the hair forward that we will be cutting off. Okay, so now I'm going to grab a razor blade, and I find this to be the easiest, most foolproof, the most precise method for cutting lace frontals while on a mannequin head. Obviously, you don't want to do this on anyone's head. So I'm just going to grab my razor blade and trace that line that we just mapped out.
This don't hurt Keisha?
Mm-mm.
She bleeding.
Keisha's not bleeding. Okay, so here is the exact replica of my hairline. I am going to stick some T-pins in this wig so that we can start styling the hair. If you did not see part 1 of this coloring tutorial, I'll have the link down below in the description box. This hair was sent to me from Clay E Hair. I'll have all of their information, some promo codes, and all of the direct links down below in the description box, so don't forget to check that box out before you leave. This wig is cobalt blue and also purple, and it's such a beautiful, beautiful color. Oh, look at my hairline, girl. So I do want to point out that the knots on this frontal were not re-bleached after being dyed and colored. So it does not look as 100% natural as it could. However, we did go ahead and pluck way more hair from the frontal after she installed it onto my head, and it did look really good for the knots not to have been bleached. But I think that if we did take the extra time, obviously, and re-bleach the knots on the frontal and pluck more hairs from the hairline, it would look so good, because this wig is just gorgeous in general. But we did want to just make this video showing you guys how to cut your hairline out using that plastic wrap, so that if you are a beginner and you are kind of skeptical on how to cut a lace frontal on your actual head without any help, you will be able to do this method.